Hello. Broadcast. Hello, everybody. This is Stephen Ramsden, the founder and director of the Charlie Bates Solar Astronomy Project. And today we're waiting on the clouds to pass by, which should be any second. And we're going to broadcast the sun through a double-stacked Lunt 152 H-alpha scope. We're going to look at calcium K through a 6-inch Skywatcher ESPRIT triplet, graciously donated by Jeff and Kevin over at Skywatcher, and some Lunt calcium K and Lunt white light filters. So I'm setting things up now. If anybody wants to join in the hangout with me and my bus and join the hangout, or open up Google Hangout and join in. First thing I'm going to do is set up the calcium full disk using a focal reducer in the 6-inch and get those coronal loops in just a moment. So bear with me. We'll have everything going soon. And you can watch me struggle with focus and other assorted astronomy type things from 3 feet away. I'm using an Astrophysics AP 1200 mount, graciously arranged by Marge and Roland at Astrophysics through Alan Trano, the hero of astronomy. I'm focusing now. And this is all coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia, in my driveway. Okay. I'm going to switch over to share my screen now. I know that you probably want to look at my handsome face more because clearly I am quite handsome. But we're going to go to the screen, the whole screen share on Google+. And here we go. And if you're watching this tape delayed, feel free to join our Facebook group at facebook.com/Charlie Bates Solar Astronomy Project, all one word. Or you can get to all of our Google groups and Facebook groups and twin to solarastronomy.org, which is my main website, and joining us there. International Sunday is right around the corner, and we're trying to get everybody to join in and do some solar astronomy around the world. And that's the place to clue it in. So I'd love to see you over there. Here we go, screen share. And there it is. That's odd how it does that, isn't it? Let me get rid of that. And I'll just keep talking because it's difficult to do all this on a 17-inch MacBook screen. So again, I'm using an AP 1200 mount with an ADM dual mount on it, and it's holding two 6-inch telescopes. One of them is a Lunt LS152 hydrogen alpha scope with a double stacker, two internal etalons double stacked on this scope. Great for close-ups. And the other one is a Skywatcher ESPRIT 6-inch super APO triplet. And it is an awesome scope all around. So I've got the calcium plugged into that and the H-alpha plugged into the Lunt. So we're going to start with calcium. And what you're seeing there is overexposed clouds. So let me knock the exposure down. All right. There's the sun's disk. And we're looking for these coronal loops that are on the side of the sun today. That is a truck, as I am in downtown Atlanta. Okay. So I've got it way overexposed to see the loops. I think that's them on the upper left. It's hard to tell though. Let me come down some. My histogram is right in the middle. It looks good. And there's the active region up on the upper left of this image. All right, let's do that. So it'll come through as soon as the clouds start breaking a little bit. We'll be able to see this a lot better. Right now, I'm looking through a layer of clouds. So with me. And if you have any questions or concerns, I'm available through Twitter at @sramsden, or I'm also monitoring my Facebook page, personal and Charlie Bates Solar Astronomy Project page. Which brings me to a point. Last week on Facebook, I posted, please don't tag me in every astronomy photo you put on the internet on my personal page, because it makes it where I can never see them. I want to see these. So if you tag me in a video or a picture on Facebook, I'm never going to see it. Much better just to post it on your own timeline. And if you're my friend, I am following your timeline, so I see everything that you put on your timeline. All right, so let's get up here. Uh-oh. See if we can do some focusing. Bear with me. Oop. That's focused pretty close to perfect. And this is with a focal reducer through the calcium K scope with a Lunt B1200. I'm sorry, a Lunt B1800 calcium module. I love Lunt solar telescopes. That's what I use for everything I can. And they are great supporters of outreach. So here we go. All right. Even through the clouds, you should be able to see something on the edge. Yeah, see, they're over there on the top left, right in this area, but you can't see them because of the cloud coverage. There's a nice little feature there. I could be mistaken. They may be over there. We'll keep looking though until we get a clear patch of sky. It's clearing rapidly here. It was snowing 28 degrees this morning in Atlanta, Fahrenheit. And now it's up to about 50, and the sun is about to come out. So like I say in Georgia, if you don't like the weather, just wait 15 minutes. It'll be different. Let me see if I can do a couple things. All right. I'm going to try not to talk, but I have a tendency to talk to myself because I'm old. So bear with me. Let's see. Okay. Okay, view profile. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can share this event. All right. Now, how do you share? So we have one viewer on YouTube. That's great. I'm trying to find the share link. There it is. All right. I'm trying to share this on Facebook. I'll get right back to the broadcast here in just a second. Because if it's not on Facebook, it's not real. You probably already knew that. Okay. There. And YouTube. And we go. Fat fingers. I spell everything wrong. And see, post. And I'm on a MacBook Pro. You guys probably figured that out already with my Command C mumbling. And as soon as I share it on the Charlie Bates page, we'll get back to the broadcast. Oh, look, here's one of those fake profiles that you get every day, like 20 or 30 every day. It's always some beautiful woman. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. This is actually somebody who's for real. Pardon me, Steph Hill. We'll say accept her. You get a million fake profiles when you run a group page every day. It's always some beautiful woman with some crazy, beautiful name, and it's usually some guy in Nigeria. Okay. So let's go back over here. Somebody probably tagged me in some garbage. Yep, as usual. This is just a pain. Okay, I'll get rid of this tag. Go here, options. Oh yeah, okay, maybe that's me. I'll leave that up to you. That's probably legitimate. Okay. Let's go over here, and this is my personal page, so I try to keep all this nonprofit stuff on my Charlie Bates page. All right, so that's minimized. Here we go. Get rid of that one. Pull this to the front, and there you have it. All right, so not a bad view. Let's see if we can get these coronal loops. There's something up there. It's a bit out of focus, obviously. I'm not sure where they are. We'll just take an image of this. This is pretty close to focus. Let me see what kind of cloud coverage we're looking through. It's a fairly moderate layer of cirrus clouds. We'll give it a little more time. In the meantime, we'll look at the surface. I'm using Astro IIDC software with a point gray 5 megapixel grasshopper camera, which is always my lineup. There we go. I think it's kind of beautiful just to watch the clouds go by. Clearly, there's low photospheric activity today, but there's oh, that's a bird. Awesome. But there's a massive chromospheric activity going on. I believe that was a hawk flying by, and they usually circle, so maybe we'll see him again. All right, so everybody bear with me while we wait for the last bit of clouds to clear out. And if you have a question or you want to join in, just get on my Google Plus page and join the call, or you can tweet it to me, or you can get on my Facebook page and send me a private message, or put it on my regular page, and I'll answer. And now I'm going to mute myself for a little bit so you can enjoy the show without my constant rambling. Here we go. Okay, I don't want to share anymore. How do I stop that from happening? I'm going to go ahead and calibrate my high node solar guider while we're doing this. I know I said I would mute everything. I guess I lied. Let's see. All right. Turn the volume up and calibrate. This is a great little device. If you don't have it yet, the high node solar guider. It really keeps the thing right on track. You have to go through a little calibration process up front, which is what I'm doing now, and that's why the image is moving around a little bit, because we're in the calibration mode. Oops, almost spilled my Diet Coke all over my laptop. That would have been bad. Now, see, the high node is moving it left and right and up and down, just like with PhD guiding, and it's checking to see what commands cause the mount to do what. And when it gets done, it'll be calibrated, and we can just hit guide. Supposedly. It's pretty dependable, but like every piece of astronomy software, it's got a mind of its own sometimes. I'm going to go back to mute here for a little bit. All right, so it's calibrated. Now I'm going to stick it back in the center where I want it. Hit the guide button. And then it should keep it in exactly that same spot. Don't tell it otherwise, as long as we don't get total cloud out. Now, something I always do when I start imaging is go to the internet and find out the proper orientation of the sun. This time. And I'll twist my camera to match that orientation. Okay, so it looks like the sun looks like this right now in extreme ultraviolet. Coronal loops over here. Look at that gigantic filament channel. Good Lord. Holy cow. That is a unique feature. Let's see if we can capture it. Okay, so a big prom right there, pointing down. Now let's go back to our live display. And see if we can. Well, there's the big prom. And here's that. And the question is, which way is that prominence pointing? I may need to flip vertically. And then our corona loops are right here. That's probably correct. All right, let me get up here and get my guider back out because it drifted a little bit because of the clouds. Put on the finder. Go up. Up, up, right, right, and guide. All right, so you can see the clouds are going away and it's coming back in pretty bright. So let's turn it down till we can see the prominence. I got about 20 things going at the same time here, so pardon me. All right. I wonder if that's the way it's supposed to be. What's this? Nope, I think it's this way. Okay. And then just rotate the camera a tad. Like so. Right about there. All right. Oh, if you could only see me. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I believe that's the correct orientation. And then like this. Okay. Those red pixels mean oversaturated. Turn that down a bit. I'm going to go ahead and take some AVIs now. Oh, here comes some more clouds. All right. It's a little soft on the edges because of the focal reducer, but we're going to fix that in just a moment. Let's come down on the gamma. I'll go ahead and take an AVI of that. I'm sorry, a MOV. I'm using a Mac. Now, what I'm doing is recording 600 frames. Those of you that do this often know what I'm doing. I'm recording 600 frames at 5 megapixels a piece. Oh, here comes some clouds. And then when I get done with those 600 frames, we stack them. I use Astro IIDC or Linkios for the Mac to stack my frames. And then we have a nice high signal to noise ratio after that, and I use that in Photoshop. Do my post-processing, color it, sharpen it, and publish it on the internet. Always copyright free, because everything Charlie Bates Solar Astronomy Project does is free use for everybody. We don't bother with any dreams about selling stuff. That's not the way we do it. We're trying to share science for a better world. Okay. And I appreciate you 5 viewers out there. Hopefully something exciting will happen. Let me finish this movie file, and then we'll go to the to look at the prominence again, and then I'll switch over to hydrogen alpha. And I am monitoring my Facebook posts. If anybody wants to send anything, I have a MacBook Pro 17-inch that I'm using for this broadcast, and I have my iPhone 6 Plus sitting here also. If somebody sends me something, I'll get it. Facebook usually. Okay. There we go. All right. One more MOV file here, and the sun is really coming out now, so we'll go over to the prominence. If you see a little red pixel pop up somewhere, that's just oversaturated pixels. See how the seeing is varying a lot? That's Atlanta for you. We've got a cold front leaving the area, and it generally indicates terrible seeing, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, there's a bunch of clouds. Let me stop that one. We love when that happens. Nothing better than having your movie interrupted by massive dark clouds. Ooh, there's some prominences that showed up on that end. All right, give it a minute or two. Tell you what, I'll switch over to, oh, what's this? I'll switch over to me. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see behind me or above me, there's kind of cloud coverage we're dealing with. Hopefully it'll get better. They went from a solid overcast cirrus layer to just puffy cumulus now, and those are going to go away fairly soon. Anyway, this is cool. You know, it's something to do. It's better than sitting inside or being at work any day. And these are the sounds of downtown Atlanta, midtown Atlanta, actually, where I live. Yeah, that noise was the guider, which is right here, telling me it does not like what is going on. This is the high node solar guider, and this indicates it's trying to guide. But with dark clouds like this, it makes sad noises that say, I don't like it, I don't like it. So whenever you hear that, like it, you notice it got off center again, because the guider's other cast conditions, obviously. So, let's go back to the screen share.